Failure has a dumb language at first. You don't really understand what it's trying to teach you till afterwards. But in this video, you'll know exactly how to interpret failure. Bro, I get it. When you fail, when you have an expectation for something and it doesn't go the way that you would like it to go, you think you did something wrong. You think there's something wrong with you. You think that, why am I not good enough, right? All these beliefs start to come up that validate why you failed. And in all reality, I love what Napoleon Hill says, he calls it the dumb language of failure. He says how every time he failed or something just came crashing down, he was being redirected. It was a turning point in his life. And he had, I think it was like 8 turning points that led him to the work that he ended up doing, right? Giving so much to the world with personal development, spiritual development. But he says he couldn't understand it in the moment, the dumb language of failure, right? And I think we can all relate to that. When we don't get something that we feel, sometimes we feel it so much in our hearts that this is it. This is the next step. This is what's meant for me. And we don't get it. And we feel disappointed. We feel lost. We feel like, our life is falling apart. But this fall is just another turning point for you. I can't tell you how many turning points I've had in my life. I used to be a distributor for a supplement company. And when that came to an end, I didn't know what I was going to do next, right? But it fell apart organically. It just happened. It was like one thing led to another, and it came to a halt. But I got so much experience about business, about relationship building, rapport building, how to give the customer what they want, in a sense. It was that old school kind of way of going to the people's houses and presenting the supplement products, and there was so much wisdom gained. And every turning point, you gain so much from that, and you use it in the next turning point or the next chapter of your life. And even though it can feel like it's a waste, like maybe you did all that for nothing, it never is. And I've fallen into the trap myself where I start to beat myself up, or I'll think, what was the point of that? I did all this. Maybe you put in so much time, energy, effort, and it didn't hit. These are the moments where you really get tested, bro. Because that's when you find out what you really believe about yourself and how you really handle failure, how you really handle these turning points. It's not easy. It's difficult. It's frustrating. You question you question yourself if you're really meant for something, or if you're really worthy of that dream. Is it really for you? Right? All these things, because of all these expectations, and we think that it's supposed to be so linear. Right? We think that this is the way, it's gotta happen now. And truth is, we have no idea how it's supposed to happen for us, but we just gotta keep walking the path. Like, the how is irrelevant. And that's something that I really learned early on, because you don't know how something's gonna happen, but you have to know that it will. And whatever vehicle you arrive there in, let the universe decide. But this is why every time we fail or we fall and we think that we're not getting what we want, it's because, again, we had a certain perspective, a certain vehicle, a certain way that we imagined it to happen, and it felt right in that moment. But sometimes taking that step right in the direction that we think is the next best way, that is what actually leads us to the right direction, right? I made so many wrong turns in my life that led me to the right ones. And it's just how it goes. But I'm not saying to invalidate how you feel, bro. If you feel that pain, right? Feel the struggle, feel whatever comes with it. Don't bypass that. That's not the point of this video. There's going to be uncertainty. There's going to be constant inner work. There's going to be constant pain. But once you process that, all right, get back up. right? So you might hit rock bottom. You might go to a low point in your life where you're unsure of a lot of stuff, but these are all turning points, and it always I love what Bob Proctor says, it always makes sense in retrospect. So if you're there right now, just go through it, give yourself time, add some self-care, some self-compassion, right? Even if it just throws you off for a day or two, like, it's okay, bro. It will all make sense later, and if you didn't get it, it's because it wasn't meant for you, and there's something else out there. And it sounds cliche as hell, but I'm telling you, there's something better. There's so many things that I was so sure this was it for me, and I got it. So some of those things that I was so sure I got it, and then it wasn't even what I imagined it would be, because we're not that smart as much as we like to believe we are. Bro, there's a higher power that knows what we really need. All right. So I hope this video helped. By the way, guys, I do have a free online community in school. Go ahead and check out the link in the description. It's for conscious and gifted entrepreneurs that are looking to get out of their own way, heal what's in their way, to start growing their business, share their gifts, and become who they were meant to be. To learn more, again, go ahead and check out the link in the description. I'll see you inside. But remember, you're not a failure, right? You're becoming right now.